like waffles.
What will grow? Rolly around, rain-soaked ground. What will grow? Peas. Hello guys, welcome to Martinmade. My name's Stephanie and today I'm giving you my 31 to 34 week pregnancy update. Now I was hoping to give you just 2 weeks at a time, but for this one it really has been crazy here, so I am giving you 4 weeks at one time. We've had a lot going on, just trying to prepare for the little one to come. And I want everything to be pretty easygoing as we bring this little one home. I don't want to have to take time away from my time with my family and just that time when you first bring them home and you have family coming to see them. And I don't want to feel like I have things that have to be done, because the truth is I probably won't feel like doing any of them. So I prefer to just get them done now and stay as busy as I can. I have already been working on my hospital bag for a while now, but I'm just now starting to actually purchase the stuff that I need to get purchased to finish off my hospital bag. We have been working on the change table. My husband took a dresser that we had and I had already painted it up, but I asked him if he would be able to break it down to a smaller dresser and we could use that as the change table instead of having to deal with making one or trying to find one just kind of that would make do. So we went ahead and took that out to the garage and my husband kind of did some plans and I kind of showed him what I was thinking of, and we were able to come up with an idea together that is just a beautiful change table. I must say my husband did a wonderful job. I'll actually post some pictures right here in this part of the video just so that you guys can see kind of the transformation. It went from a long dresser to a shorter one and it's going to be perfect for her bedroom. But we did that. We also have been looking at getting the furniture out. We have some of it out. We still have a little bit more that we have to get from the top of the garage. It's got to come down and we've got to get that all prepared and ready for the baby. We also have been getting all the clothes done. They've been washed for a while and hanging in my son's closet, but we have been getting all those now into the drawers of the change table and getting all of that ready for the little one to be here. So we've had a lot going on the past few weeks, and so that is why I haven't actually filmed 2 of the weeks, just because we were trying to get all of this done all at once. And I still have a couple of projects that I would like to get done before the baby comes. I find that with my son, I found the pregnancy went by really quick, and everybody said your first pregnancy is going to go by so slow. But I found that it went by so fast. I was working up to a certain point, and then after that, I just kept busy. I had lots of projects I wanted to get done before he came. But you know what? I was busy all the way up till the time that I went into labor. So we had so much going on, and I really enjoyed that busyness because I felt like I didn't have a bunch of downtime to sit and think of how long this is taking. And with this one, I haven't been working. I've been at home, a stay-at-home mom. I've been doing stuff with my son at home, and I've been keeping busy that way. But as far as working outside the home, I have not been doing that. So I didn't want this pregnancy to be feeling even longer. So I have plans to work all the way up until she comes. Just keep going, plugging away, and getting things done that need to get done. So that is my plan for the rest of the, month and a half that I have left of preparing for her. So we have been keeping quite busy, but apart from that, I'm going to get into some more of the details of things that have happened over the past few weeks. I have had a lot of tiredness, obviously I'm to the end, and I have a lot of shortness of breath, but a lot of that comes just from up and moving, and I'm much bigger than I was. So I am making room for what the baby needs. I've also had some pain in my back. Now, with my son, I had a lot of back labor, and I must say that it was not the most enjoyable feeling. But with this one, I'm not sure what kind of labor I'll have, obviously, but I have had a lot of back pain. And so I go to a massage therapist, and she works on that. She also has been working into my hips, because she said my hips are extremely tight, and she's kind of thinking the back pain actually is stemming from not just the pregnancy, but in my hips being so tight. So I've been doing that as well. I think I have had a couple of Braxton Hicks. I'm not for sure, because with my son, I had no Braxton Hicks whatsoever. So when labor started, I was like, oh, it could be Braxton Hicks, starting, because he actually came 11 days early. So I was really not expecting that to be labor. And my husband's like, oh, well, we'll write it down anyway. And sure enough, it was real labor. So I went the entire pregnancy with no Braxton Hicks. Now this time around, I had just last week, which would have been 34 weeks, I had something that seemed similar to a contraction, but I wasn't actually for sure if it was. And I told my husband, this is just kind of one of those, like, might write this down, just kind of to keep an eye on how often it happens, because it had already happened a couple times. So we started keeping track of it, and it stopped. So I'm assuming that's what that was, but who knows? Maybe it was Braxton Hicks, maybe it wasn't. I have had also no weight gain, like my past 3 appointments with the doctor. The nurse seemed so worried about it. Like, no, you haven't gained any weight, and just on and on and on. And then I talked to my doctor about it, and he was like, your overall weight gain is great. And I think it's just the baby's getting what it needs, because the baby's measuring right. And so he said, the baby's getting what it needs. I'm not concerned in the slightest. And so he said, I can see you putting on maybe another pound, maybe 2 before the pregnancy's done. And so he said, I'm not concerned right now at all. So that has happened over the past couple of weeks, but also she is breech. And as of right now, we are pretty sure she's still breech. The doctor said there's a possibility her head could be down. He kind of felt around, and he said that might actually be her head. He didn't dig too deep, because that is actually coming up this coming week. When I hit 36 weeks, I go in and they're gonna check me and see where the head is. And if she is breech, then I have to go for an ultrasound. We will have to make sure what position she's in, like, is she bum down or feet down? If she's bum down, he said that I could deliver. It is my second. But he also said if it's feet down, that they will just schedule a C-section. Now, I will go in and they will try to turn her, but that will be if they can't turn her, then it would be onto the C-section, or possibly even delivering a breech baby. So we will see how that goes. If you think of me, just pray for me next week, because I will have a lot to deal with if she is breech. So anyways, that is what we are dealing with right now. I've had a lot of heartburn, but this is the very end, and I had that with my son. Just there's very little room for your tummy in there, and so she's been kicking away, she's been moving a lot, and I'm just enjoying these last few weeks that I have with her being in my tummy. I don't know if this will ever happen again. We will see. We are praying for the Lord's will and everything that He has given us so far. We've been truly blessed, and I'm just enjoying every possible minute that I can with her. If she stays in 2 weeks late, then she stays in 2 weeks late. But I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, I'm trying to keep busy and just not think about that right now. So I've got a lot that I've been doing. I haven't had any cravings at all. I will show you my bump now so that I don't forget. But there's my bump. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And for those of you who are new to this channel, you can hit that red subscribe button down below. I don't do a ton of pregnancy and family related stuff all the time. For those who are my viewers that come on for recipes or crafts or things like that. But I do like to keep you updated on this, partly because I want to have this as a memory. This is something I didn't get to do with my son, and it's something that I really wish I had done. And so I just enjoy going back and watching the different things that have progressed over the weeks and see how the Lord has blessed. And I hope you're enjoying it too. If you would like to comment down below, I'd love to hear from you, and I will try my best to answer every single comment the best that I can. I don't usually have a ton of comments, so it's usually pretty easy to get to them. Sometimes it's a few days out before I actually get back to actually answering them. I really try hard to answer them the moment I see them, but sometimes I'm in the middle of doing something out of the house. I'm in the middle of something, so I can't answer them right away, but I usually try to go back and answer all the questions and talk to everybody that has commented. So I hope to see you down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.